This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. The Rolex Datejust embodies enduring elegance, making it a natural choice for those looking to enhance their collection. It is commonly the first and occasionally the only luxury watches people invest in. However, selecting the perfect one can pose a dilemma. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, we have gathered the essential aspects to contemplate before purchasing a Rolex Datejust. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we strongly suggest doing so to stay updated on our upcoming video releases. Get acquainted with the options at hand. To discover the perfect Datejust for you, it is crucial to utilize filters for narrowing down your options. Begin by considering size, a pivotal factor given the 5mm gap between the main choices of 36mm and 41mm. While a 38.5mm size might seem appealing to sharing the same movement, it is essential to select the size that best suits your preferences. If you have a smaller or more traditional wrist, the 36mm option is preferable. If you lean towards larger timepieces, the 41mm is the way to go. Next, concentrate on filtering based on case and bracelet material, deciding between steel and two-tone options. This choice typically hinges on personal preference, as you already have a preference in mind. While there is not a direct filter option for this, you will also need to choose between the Oyster bracelet and the Jubilee bracelet. Factors such as appearance, comfort, and durability should be considered. The Oyster bracelet offers a classic sporty aesthetic, while the Jubilee bracelet, originating from the Datejust launch, provides a more refined alternative with a snug fit. When selecting your bezel, decide between a smooth or fluted option. This choice reflects your preference for a sporty or formal appearance. Some individuals opt for a harmonious approach, pairing the Oyster bracelet with a smooth bezel or the Jubilee bracelet with a fluted bezel. Consider the cost and popularity. Several factors impact the pricing of Datejust watches. Size plays a significant role, with the Datejust 41 being larger, commanding a higher price. Another crucial consideration is the case material, with models featuring precious metals usually fetching higher prices compared to standard steel variants. Moreover, owning a watch's box and paper enhances its value, as confirmed by a dedicated report on this subject. Certain dial designs, which gain popularity among enthusiasts, can notably affect prices. For example, the Palm dial, initially met with amusement upon its release, now commands higher prices, demonstrating its enduring value. Condition consistently contributes to elevated prices, particularly in the vintage market. Unpolished examples with pristine dials and well-maintained bracelets naturally fetch higher prices than those in poor condition. Given Datejust's frequent buying and selling patterns, it stands out as a watch that is easy to enter and exit the market with. This characteristic suggests that selling it down the line is a straightforward process, especially if you find yourself not wearing it as much or if you opt to upgrade to a more luxurious timepiece later. It's also worth noting that with patience, the Datejust is likely one of the more accessible Rolex watches to acquire at retail, although finding the specific combination you desire may require some time. Examine the significant timelines and improvements. Let us swiftly explore the crucial milestones in the development of Datejust, helping you identify which era of its timeline resonates most with you. In 1945, Rolex celebrated its 40th anniversary by introducing the Datejust. These initial models came in 36mm cases crafted from solid gold. Despite being commonplace now, the Datejust was groundbreaking as the first self-winding watch featuring a date window that changed automatically at midnight. Additionally, it pioneered the use of the Jubilee bracelet, renowned for its comfortable and elegant 5-link design. Moving into the 1950s, Rolex broadened its range by introducing steel and two-tone models, specifically the references 5030 and 5031. By 1957, the term Datejust began appearing on the dial. The 1960s and 70s witnessed the introduction of 4-digit references that laid the foundation for vintage Datejust collecting. Reference 1600 with a smooth bezel, reference 1601 with a fluted bezel, and the reference 16603 with an engine-turned bezel. In the 1970s, Rolex introduced the caliber 3035, featuring a quick set date function. This advancement addressed the inconvenience of manually adjusting the date on earlier Datejust models. In 1988, Rolex replaced the previous acrylic crystals with more durable sapphire crystals, enhancing scratch resistance. The late 90s and early 2000s saw a transition from tritium to luminova and then to superluminova in Rolex's luminescent material. A significant milestone occurred in 2009 when Rolex unveiled the 41mm Datejust 2, catering to those who preferred larger watches. Although the Datejust 2 had a limited production run, it was later reintroduced in 2016 as the Datejust 41, a name that continues to this day. Classic versus contemporary versus modern vintage. Now, let us delve into the vintage, modern, and the intermediary classification known as neo-vintage. These categorizations extend beyond the Datejust and can be applied to other timepieces as well. Vintage Datejusts hold a particular lure for enthusiasts seeking a dose of nostalgic charm. The fascination lies in the desire for a well-worn patina and a vintage aesthetic, capturing a slice of Rolex's illustrious history. However, embracing vintage watches comes with inherent challenges. It is essential to purchase from a reputable seller, ensure the movement functions correctly and keeps time accurately, and budget for potential repairs. The popularity of Datejust ensures easy access to replacement parts. Additionally, paying close attention to the condition is crucial, with caution required regarding features like tropical dials, which may indicate past moisture damage. Checking for unpolished edges and bevels on the case and lugs is also vital. Modern date adjustments are tailored for those prioritizing cutting-edge technology and reliability over vintage charm. Rolex has continuously refined its designs to create the ultimate everyday watch, and modern Datejusts embody the culmination of these improvements. While they may lack the romantic allure of vintage aesthetics, modern models offer unparalleled functionality. On the other hand, neo-vintage watches often fly under the radar, occupying a space between the timeless charm of vintage pieces and the contemporary appeal of modern designs. This underestimation, however, presents an opportunity for discerning buyers to explore where others may not venture. Deals can be found in this category, enabling enthusiasts to acquire a high-quality timepiece at an enticing price. Exploring options beyond the Datejust. Exploring alternatives to Datejust, we aim to pinpoint daily wear watches that can compete with it. We will swiftly cover a range of options, starting with Cartier. The Tank and Santos models are timeless selections, with the Santos offering a sportier demeanor and the Tank leaning towards a more formal aesthetic. If Rolex does not particularly captivate you but you seek a symbol of excellence, Cartier presents a compelling alternative. IWC introduces contenders such as the 36mm Pilot, an excellent choice for those desiring enhanced visibility or enthusiasts of aviation. While the JLC Reverso may lean towards a dressier style, it shares a similar price range with the Datejust and has endured over time, offering variety within the Reverso family. For those who value intricate details and a distinct touch, Grand Seiko stands out as a notable contender. Its craftsmanship and ethics align closely with Rolex, making it a comparable choice for crafting an exceptional daily wear watch. Within Rolex's lineup, alternatives like the Explorer 1 and the Oyster Perpetual warrant consideration. These models encapsulate the essence of Rolex with a slightly distinctive character, appealing to those who prefer a dial without a date or a design slightly more robust than the Datejust. While Omega poses a significant competition to Rolex, it lacks models directly equivalent to the Datejust. Instead, Tudor, a sibling brand, offers options like the Tudor Black Bay line. While the Pelagos might seem too rugged for a direct comparison, the Black Bay line, available in diverse sizes including 37mm, 39mm, and 41mm, presents an alternative that is slightly more economical and accessible. The new 37mm Black Bay 54 captures a vintage size and resembles the feel of the Datejust, maintaining Tudor's trademark solid build quality. This ends today's discussion. We are eager to hear your feedback on the practical advice we have outlined for purchasing a Rolex Datejust in this video. Please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Remember to follow us too and give us a thumbs up. Once again, this is the Luxury World, and we look forward to seeing you again in our future videos.